Welcome back. Welcome back, you guys. Welcome to Talking on Edge. We're so happy you guys are here listening in one more time. Welcome to another podcast. We really appreciate the support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing out the video. We really appreciate you. Now, yes, we did decide to bring back Tunde, the naturalist. Everybody wants to know more. People are asking questions. So this is the podcast today where we give him an opportunity just to explain what a naturalist lifestyle looks like. So you guys can have a better understanding, and he can go into details of what it's like to be a naturalist. What does that entail? Some of the things that you need to eat for your body that are helpful, some things that will strengthen your body, different lifestyle changes that you can make that can help you on your journey. So welcome back, Mr. Tunde. It's always a pleasure to have you here. We appreciate you. Thank you again for coming.
Thank you. It's a pleasure having myself here.
Yes, we appreciate you for coming. So just, as I said, you can just go into, just talk and explain to them in more detail of what it is like just to be a true naturalist.
Yeah, so I've been, we've gone through a couple of comments and see, a lot of questions. Well, like I always say, I like to start pretty simple. I like the journey to be simple. Wellness and holistic journey it's kind of a personal thing, What works for A may not work for B, but what I understand is in this journey, a lot of, it's good to start with the idea of changing one's on diet, because we are what we eat, right? Whatever goes in your body, it doesn't matter whether it's food, it's medicine, it's hair, water, anything. We should be sensitive to what goes in our body. And with that being said, that's one aspect of it. And one more, it all has to do with the lifestyle changes. We've talked about your mindset. If you have to have that mindset about, I want a wellness for me, for myself, and that's where the journey starts. You deciding, and when you decide, you have that discipline, that inner discipline with consistency, because once you have those two key, then you can say, I want to change my diet. I'm not going to stop eating the things that are going to be causing, diseases to my body. Then let me seek out, let me research, let me find out and see what is good for me. You don't just go to the store and pick stuff up and just put them in your body. You should be aware of what you're putting in your body. With that being said, that's been talking about, what you put on. And the body itself needs to move. We need to circulate our body. You need to move around every day. If you love to exercise, you exercise. If you love to do yoga, you do yoga. If you love to do meditation, this body wasn't meant to be still. Our body is similar to a car engine. If you leave a car engine in a garage for years, it's going to rot. But you got to oil it every seasonally and move it around. Then the more it does that, it's more friendly. The car is enjoyable. The car is all the cells in our body will fire if we keep moving every day. So, a lot of lifestyle changes is what we need to, do for ourselves to have a better health. And then definitely herbs you can't go wrong with herbs. You can't go wrong with herbs, no doubt. They are very beneficial, especially if the herbs are from nature. if they are natural stuff, if they are not modified by men, or the simple thing is to just get rid of dairy products, processed food, medicine that are not natural medicine. And then you just notice, you have a better health, better clearance, better mindset. And I feel there's nothing better than having a good health. Good health is wealth, no doubt. And I'm a living testimony. I have a living legend. My dad has no sickness, and he's close to 90. He does the same lifestyle, herbal living, holistic health. And, please, people, let's just start with simple things by drinking, herbal teas.
So, Mr. Tunde, you mentioned that we should just start simple. So what are some of the healthy, like, exercises that you incorporate in your lifestyle, your day-to-day?
Well, I do not encourage vigorous exercise, but I encourage a daily exercise. Because a simple exercise like walking, counting steps, on a daily basis. Bicycle is my favorite. I ride a lot of bicycle, but not every day, just simple bicycle, lifting a little bit of weight and, push-ups here and there. Just doing a little bit of aerobics and cardio. You don't have to do too much. Just do your limit. And there's a lot of things out there on YouTube. You can practice yoga. There's Tai Chi. There's so many martial arts. There's so many karate things, people can get into. But you have to start simple, just daily walking. But the key is to be disciplined, to do it on a regular basis. Because I see that a lot of people tend to go back to their old habits. They start this for a little bit, then they go back. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I can't continue. Oh, I can't eat this again. Oh, I can't have this again. Oh, the ginger is not working, So I think people need to learn how to be disciplined in their spirit. Oh, this is what I want. I want this. And when you choose that, when you keep doing whatever you're doing, exercise, habits of eating, you won't tend to fall back. Falling back is what kills us a lot. It all starts in the mind. Thank you.
So falling back into old habits is pretty much what you're saying is the killer.
Is the killer.
Yeah. So that's good to know. Incorporating just simple things, walking, moving your body, just doing those things. And so what would you say some of the simple things that people can start with to incorporate in their lifestyle when it comes to eating habits, besides the natural herbs that you do suggest? What about simple eating habits? You did mention taking out dairy products and stuff like that. What's something simple that people can just incorporate into their lifestyle?
I would say fruits and vegetables, nuts, snacks.
Which nuts are good for you? Can you tell? What nuts do you recommend?
Brazilian nuts, cashew nut, peanuts.
Oh, any type of nuts.
Any type of nuts that you're comfortable with. Different type of nuts, they're pretty good instead of plantain chips or candies. Yeah, I would rather choose those nuts. And what else? So many. If we can swap a lot of what we eat for more healthy stuff.
Mm-hmm. So we know you don't eat any type of processed foods and stuff like that.
Right.
So if you wanted to eat something sweet, what is your go-to for something sweet?
For something sweet, I will go for a mango, a sweet mango. If not mango, I'll go for dates. If not dates, and if you need something sweet in your tea, I'll then do honey instead of sugar.
Honey instead of sugar.
Right.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's definitely a mindset for sure. That's harder than what it actually is, but definitely it's the healthier way.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple way of going. Yeah. So additionally, with the lifestyle changes, I would say one more important thing that we often overlook is fasting. Even in the ancient times, fasting was pretty a medical therapy. When we fast, we starve the bad cells, cells that are causing diseases, and then if we starve them to death, because what causes them in the first instance was the bad food. So when we stop putting the bad food in our body, then we start getting better. So the less we eat, the better we become.
How many times do you eat a day?
I eat once a day.
Once a day.
Once a day.
A full meal.
A full meal once a day.
Once a day.
Yeah. I strongly believe we're not meant to be eating 3 times a day. 3 times a day, if you think about it logically, it could be overwhelming on the digestive system. Before we only sleep, we only have night time, right? 8 hours night time, 10 hours night time. If we assume that's the time the digestive system is working, so why are we eating the whole rest of the hours? Because if you have 8 hours to digest, then why do we have the rest 12 hours to be putting stuff in the body? It does not equate.
Right. So you believe in eat to live, not live to eat.
Right, exactly. Eat to live, not to, yeah. So, fasting is very beneficial, both physically, spiritually, mentally. It heals in all forms. And I think it's a good lifestyle that we should be, doing occasionally, if not intermittently. So I eat once in a day. So with that, it's like it equates to me doing an intermittent fasting. Because if I eat once a day, the rest of the 20 something hours of the day, I don't eat. I only snack. And my snacks are nuts.
Nuts are your choice of snack.
Yeah, nuts are my choice of nuts and fruits. And it's been very beneficial. When we take too much stress, we all actually live in a chaotic and stressful environment. And I also believe, if we individually can identify our stressors, I think that would be a very, very good thing. We need to individually identify what is stressing us. Once you know what is stressing you, it will bring a lot of calmness and virality to ourselves. If you kind of understand what I mean.
So you're saying we need to definitely avoid stress.
Absolutely.
The things that stress us,
Yeah.
avoid at all costs.
Yeah.
Because those are triggers.
Those are triggers for bad health.
For bad health. Wow. And at the end of the day, guys, we know that health is wealth. So again, we've got it straight from the Naturalist's mouth. He's told us some of the tips, some gems. He left us with some gems that have been working for him. It's just simple changes. We cannot just start overnight. It's just simple. Every day you try something different, and take it one day at a time. Tunde has been on this journey for a long time. So a lot of these things are come like nothing to him. But simple changes, guys, instead of pop, we can just try juice. Instead of, just simple changes. Instead of maybe going for a brownie, go for some cashews. Right. Okay, guys. So again, you guys go head over to our Instagram, which is Naturalism. Don't forget to like the videos. Don't forget to follow. Also, remember the guidebook is on Amazon. Go get your copy, guys, and start your wellness journey.
Yeah, please subscribe, and so we can share more stuff. And if you have other questions, you can relate with us, and we'll be helpful to give advice. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, Mr. Tune, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you.
Thank you kindly.
And guys, don't forget to like up the video. Don't forget to subscribe and share out the video. See y'all in the next video. Appreciate you.